What's going on? So I got asked about Matthew McConaughey, the actor. Do I view him as a first tier, second tier, third tier? Good or great? I think he's somewhere in between. I think he's in the really good category. Um, if I had to think of somebody that I would compare his acting to, considering how he started out, I'd almost say it was like Sean Penn. Much like Penn did at Fast Times at Richmond High, Matthew McConaughey had Dazed and Confused. And that was a huge film back in the day. I remember people talking about it. But then he progressed into other films. Obviously, Dallas Buyers Club was a huge film on his catalog. And he went from doing romantic, low key kind of movies, kind of somewhere between, I would say, McConaughey is kind of like a hybrid of Sean Penn, Tom Cruise, and Keanu Reeves. Because it's like he morphed into a leading man actor after playing different things. And it's almost like he had a tryout. And he's kind of got his own lane too. I mean, it's kind of like a laid back vibe, but it works. It's an interesting hit when I watched his work. I've always felt that he's had a distinctive flavor about how he, what he does as an actor. And you know, I think I'd say what I would say is low first tier, probably real high second. That's how I would describe him. So I put him in the really to very good, not quite great, because I have certain roles that I like more than others. But I do think that, and also you could throw like a nod to Owen Wilson because he kind of puts you in that frame of mind. But he definitely has some things that were stronger than other things, and I think he definitely was able to take his talents to a level which allowed him to, he's a cool cat. And I know he's a big college football fan. I see him in a lot of them games, and you know, and I think he done really good. I'd say in the really, almost very good. Not quite. I would call great. Great. And I have to like watch the majority, the bulk of your work in that, and I don't quite see that. He's won a lot of awards, and he's been quite successful. But he has some films and things I want that was that cool with. But he definitely, has had a lot of stuff that in recent years, uh, just for longevity, you gotta respect it because this cat been around for quite a while. And I think it's kind of almost again, we're not in an era where people sit there and necessarily toll up where you rank tier wise. Not always, but his film career, it's definitely been appreciated. I think he's definitely, he definitely got range and he definitely stepped up his game. So you can definitely appreciate what he's about, for what he be bringing to the big screen. So, um, I like the trajectory of what he's done. Like I said, I'd say in a really good, to almost very good status with him. And like I said, when you consider how he started off and where he got, because the same cat to go from Dazed and Confused to all the way to Dallas Buyers Club and other films in between and different type of roles speaks volumes. It's like he does have some versatility going. He has versatility going on in his work. So I think the work is he's cool. You know, and I think that it'll be interesting how going forward because he, like I said before, he's done quite a few movies that I've liked. But some things I didn't. But overall, I think that's why you know, it's an interesting level where he is as an actor. But let me know what you think about Matthew McConaughey as an actor, good or great, and what are your favorite movies that he's done? You like the action, you like the comedy, where you are with him. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. On my one time. Peace.